Hello YouTube, this is Detmer1079 bringing you another toy review. Since I haven't got a vote yet on the polls between the Combiner War Superion or Defensor, I decided let's take a look at something a little bit older in my collection. Transformers Cybertron Megatron, and one of my most favorite Megatrons I think I own at all. He's the only leader class Megatron. Well, second leader class Megatron I own, but I like the Cybertron line the most because that's what I really got into. These were the first alongside the 07 live action movies, but let us take a look at Megatron. As you can pretty much probably tell if you can pick it up on the camera, there is a little bit of, I guess, sunning, I guess you could say. He is old, he is well played with and everything, and like they're supposed to be thins here, but I lost those a long time ago. You can see he's in his Cybertronian car form. And might I point out, even though the Transformers, and also he had missiles, but I don't know where those are. The only Transformer toy line that actually was the TV show kind of showed you how to transform these guys. I didn't, for some reason, for the longest time, know how to transform him properly until someone screwed around and showed me, and then there you go. And I paid attention more to the TV show when I rewatched it and everything. Pretty much, the Cybertron line has a neat little feature that the other two lines had, where the Armada line had mini cons to boost them up and give them extra little powers. The Energon line, you could say, gave them a boost up in Energon weapons. And the Cybertron line gave us these Cyber Planet Keys, a portion, as the Vector Prime said, a portion of Primus's spark. Pretty much these are what give you the ability to access special powers that are unique to their own little guy. And there's a code on the back here. That website's still up for this, but they all have their different things. Mainly the leaders have their own specialized keys. Optimus Prime has a specialized key, and all the leaders of the different planets. If you know the basis of the show, I'll give you a quick rundown pretty much. Unicron's defeated, a black hole is in his place. The Autobots have to go rush around the galaxy to find all the Cyber Planet Keys to awaken Primus. Didn't mean to throw that. Put it in the Omega Lock, and pretty much like I showed you with the Unicron Cybertron review, pretty much to awaken him to destroy the black hole. But they all have gimmicks, and some have multiple gimmicks, like Megatron here does, to where if in car mode, or jet mode as we'll see later, he gets a boost in speed. And also this. That sound has not changed in the years that I've had this toy. And also this. They definitely made stuff better back then, because these are the same batteries that came with this toy. I've never once changed them. I've never once taken them out. These are the same batteries that came with this toy when it was brand new, out of the box. That shows you something. And pretty much, it is a fantastic roller. Everything, and I'll do some little size comparisons. So let me move him to the side. I'll go first liter to liter. So here he is with another big guy, and surprisingly for a change, someone that is bigger than Jetfire. Yeah, give or take in bulkiness, I guess you could say. Here he is with another Transformers Cybertron toy, Mix Master, a Voyager class. And here he is with one of his subordinates, Transformers Cybertron Thundercracker. The only line of Transformers, now that I just realized I don't have his landing gear down, the only line of Transformers that did not have a wave of 3. They had only Starscream and Thundercracker, no Skywarp. And that's pretty much it for this mode. So now let's get him into his second mode. He is a triple changer, and a very easy triple changer at that. We get him into jet mode. So all you want to do, untab the front here, and unplug the side here, and you just want to fold this around and get this little notch into the little hole right here. And I do apologize for a little background noise if you can hear it. But same again. There you go, just line it up correctly, and there you have it. The easiest jet mode configuration ever. Pretty much nothing has changed except now he's allowed to fly from the cartoon, just whoosh around and even go faster if needed. But that's pretty much it on that one. I already did the size comparisons, nothing's changed. He's just bulked out, shrinked a little bit, and that's about it. But now let's get him into his robot mode. So pretty much, let's just move these off to the side and get him out of the way so we can get the legs portions done. Simply enough, all you want to do is fold his legs down. His little tab right there will go right there, and a little thing right there to go right into that hole that I showed you, as so. Second verse as the first on that one. Untab, and now flip them around to fold this down. Fold his legs around like so. That didn't go into the right hole. Don't mind the dust. Like I said, quite old, and you can probably see the yellowing a lot better now. See if I can get him to stand up for a second while I push the camera out. He is quite tall. He'll shrink back down in a second. Pretty much now you just want to get these out of the way and flip them around. And now, pretty much, let's just get his arms undone. Want to untab him. He's sliding around. So let's just fold these down and flip his body around. Oops. Collapse that down. And there are little tabs that go into holes to get the upper body all nice and done. I don't think this will matter, but let's bring my mouse pad in to get something to stay. It does not want to stay. Now he does, ish. But let's go in. Pretty much now, want to keep the arms like this so he can bend his arms. But pretty much for that, you want to take these little bits and fold them around. They do slide a little bit to where you need to get them like so. And pretty much to show you, this goes into these little things like so. Which makes sure his hand's good. Flip this little spike out and he's sliding again. Almost should have done this on my freaking carpet floor just so he could have some grip. Fold out his arms. Now to get these out of the way, pretty much want to configure them like so. You can, I haven't been able to. You could try and get them in there, but I just let them hang like so. Like in the cartoon. So I'm hanging, there you go. They'll be more important later. And now for his head. Just flip it up and fold out his horns, and there you go. If I can get him to stand properly, if he'll allow it. Megatron is a stubborn guy, and there we go. Let's get a good view, and there he is in robot mode. Pretty much, like I said, one of my favorite Megatron designs, and I think almost one of the most powerful, since in the cartoon, if you don't know, spoilers, he wears the armor of Unicron, which allows him to basically take damage like no one else and regenerate practically no problem. he has something almost akin to force lightning, where he can shoot it out of his hands or his body when he's powering up, when he is Megatron, or when he is Galvatron. And I think how he transforms into Galvatron is pretty cool in that. But let's just get a better look on Megatron. Let's get that camera up. You can see nice head sculpt. He does have what they used to have, light piping, so if you had like a flashlight, which I do not have around me, he could have good glowing eyes. He does have good rotation, limited to the backpack in his arms. A good everything else, do the transformation, good elbow, swivel on the hands and everything. No waist swivel really, just because of that, how that is. Move the arm down, whoops. Legs, nice little joint, can go out that much. Do the transformation, you can swivel his legs around. That's about as much as his foot can do. Good little pivot and everything. I'm gonna try and get him to stand up again because he's a pain in the neck. And there I have him standing for this little moment, and pretty much accessories. And once again, you do need the Cyber Planet key. Now let me remember which one comes first. Pretty much I'm going in order as to show as he got the power-ups. So his first time he was able to use the Cyber Planet key's power is on this one. You just want to stick this there and pop out that. Pretty much this little spike thing that helped him, I guess, get strength. You hold this pretty much like so, and you pretty much attach it right there, and he was able, I don't know how much of a power up that he did, but when he pulled this out originally, he was a force to be reckoned with, to basically increase his power of his punches to where he beat many a times up Optimus Prime until he went super mode. And pretty much now, for the one that really did damage in the show, especially its first appearance, almost killing 3 of Optimus's best guys, Hot Shot, Red Alert, and I can't remember the other ones. And Scatter Shot, that was it. Pretty much, I guess you could say, a Gatling gun that he had. And how he pulled it out in the animation when they did it was good. Pretty much one of his wheels went like so, free move, so you can have this thing anywhere, but like this. Now you just rotate that around, and then there you go, just let it go free. And pretty much now Megatron has his Gatling gun. Pretty much he can hold it and mow down his enemies or anything that gets in his way. Pretty much like that. I mean, push him off to the back so I can get some size comparisons. This time I'll go for biggest that I have. Here he is next to pretty much a combiner. As you can pretty much see, he is just about as big as Bruticus. Even he's just shy a little bit, but pretty much that's how leaders were back then. Pretty big. Here he is next to his master in the live action continuity, the Fallen. As you can see, a leader class from the early 2000s, leader class now. Big difference. And he is a lot heavier than this. He is next to Transformers Prime Redwing. And let's get this one out. Here he is next to a third-party Transformer. Optimus Prime. You can see how he is. And now that I think of it, a lot of you might say in the comments below, well, he's standing on a mouse pad. That is not that much of a size difference for them. And here he is next to Deluxe Class Transformers Combiner Wars Swindle, as you can see how they are next to each other. And of course, my lightsaber. And Goku. And that's pretty much it for that. So let me know in the comments down below, out of all the Megatron variations, and or which one do you like the most? And out of all of them, if they had a Galvatron different color scheme, which one was your favorite? I definitely like the Cybertron Megatron Galvatron. I've actually tried looking for a Galvatron of this one. I've found them, but they're just so expensive. But if I ever get the chance, I am definitely getting Galvatron, since that is one guy I don't have enough of. I think I only have like 2 Galvatrons in my whole collection. But pretty much on that note, I want to thank you all for watching. Please like and subscribe and hit that bell to notify you anytime that I post a video or go live. And please leave your comments down below and tell me, besides what is your favorite Megatron, what is your favorite show in general of the Transformers series that's been around? Do you like the cartoons? Do you like the live actions? Do you like the video games? Let me know. Which ones do you like the most? And I hope you all have a great rest of your day, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. See ya.